Hi foodies, I thought I would come on here real quick and give you some tips on what I have been doing to live the whole foods and plant-based lifestyle, which works for me. Maybe you can take some tips and it might work and help you in your journey. Number one is food prep. That is the number one thing that has helped us the most. Our dinners take no more than 5 to 10 minutes. Now, if there is a day that we want to cook and have a cooking day, because I love cooking and it's kind of like a Zen experience for me, I kind of chill out that way, then I do. I take a day to cook and do all the things that I want to do and create and such. But for everyday eating, we just like it to be 5 to 10 minutes. So in order to help ourselves that way, we keep a stocked fridge, stocked pantry, and stocked freezer. And I don't just mean go to the grocery store and have food. I mean go to the grocery store, then prep the food so that you no longer have to cook. You just pull it out and eat. And it's not leftovers. It's stuff in there that's going to help you prep a meal in 5 to 10 minutes. So like in the fridge, I have a different array of already cooked plain beans, rices, cooked steamed potatoes. I have cooked sweet potatoes. I have cooked regular potatoes. I have steamed veggies, but then I also have raw veggies. I have some cut up, some are not cut up in case I want to use them for something else. I have sauces already made. I have dressings already made. I have what else can I name off? I have right now in my fridge my soy chia yogurt, Jay's overnight oats. He makes large batches of them. Now, pantry food prepping is also, he's got 2 or 3 jars already prepped that are dry prepped in the pantry, and then he just pours the milk in and it's overnighted for the next day. So when his batch is about to run out, he takes his next dry batch, pours the milk in, he's done. So he's not having to sit there and get the oatmeal and put the cinnamon in and put the super seeds in and put all the things that he normally puts into his overnight oats. He just goes ahead and grabs a jar that's already dry and prepared, pours the milk in, stirs it, puts it back in the fridge, and he's got his overnight oats. So the food prep is not just in your fridge. It's also in your pantry. It's also in your freezer. Things that we keep in the pantry are air fried chickpeas, so we can reach for them at any time for snacks. We can take them to the movies. We can sit in our own, room and watch movies and pull out the chickpeas. We have fruits galore. We have fruits in the fridge. We have fruits on the countertop. So if we walk by, we can grab a fruit and eat it. Or after dinner, we have mandarins, we have apricots, we have apples, we have pears. We can make smoothies from those. We also have frozen fruits that I have cut up from our fruits. Some of our fruits are cut up and frozen, waiting in the freezer to be used for recipes or smoothies. And then the fresh fruits that we have available to us that we can just grab and eat. So in the freezer, things like I have enchilada, I have lentilles, which is our lentil bolognese. So I can make a super quick spaghetti. I could pull out one of our zucchini lasagnas and I could stick it in the oven from frozen. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit longer from frozen, but I can do that. Or if I know that I'm going to prepare and do that for dinner, I'm going to pull out an enchilada, leave it on the countertop so that by dinner time, I just stick it in the oven and it's a 20-minute heat up and that's it. So that is one of the best things that has helped us in this whole foods and plant-based world. I am a home cook, a home chef. I love to cook, love to create, and I spend more time in the kitchen now than I ever did when I was cooking standard American diet. The other thing is plate balance. We know our plate balance. So we figured out our plate balance early on of a plate that would have all the nutrition on it that we need. And you guys can go look up my videos for plate balance. Just plug it into the search engine. You can just plug in the word plate balance and all the videos will come up. So, and if you're on YouTube, you can go to the playlist and look up plate balance. But for plate balance, we know our plate balance to lose weight and our plate balance to maintain weight. So we know when a dish, the way we plate it, if it's just to maintain or if it's to lose. If we want to lose, I know that I have to put more cruciferous veggies and I have to put way more veggies on my plate than I do the or the starchy veg and the beans or the legumes. So I make the veggie portion, the non-starchy veggie portion, bigger than I would my bean and my starchy veg portion. So I increase it. My particular plate to lose, I have it on the page, is different than Jay's. So yours might be different than your family members. And that's okay. That's just the way that it is. Bodies are different and it takes different plates. When we first began, our plates were different for losing weight and for maintaining weight. And as we lost weight, we had to adjust those plates because our body did not need as much. So the other thing is move every day in some way. You don't have to go to the gym every day, but move in some way. We have a million different things that we can do to move. We can jump rope. I have all sorts of workout equipment all over the house. We have some outside. We have some in the living room. We are through caring about if somebody pops over and they're going to see the workout equipment, it is out so that it is usable. Our jump ropes are hanging on the doorknobs, so we can just grab them, go do 100 jumps and come back in, get our heart rate up, get our cardio up, get the moving going. So in some way, we move every day. 2 to 3 times a week, we go to the gym and we lift weights, or we lift weights here at home because we have weights that are heavy enough. But at the gym, it gives us the ability to lift even heavier. So I always say lift heavy, which means lift the highest weight that you can safely to where you do not get hurt, where you can do 4 to 6 repetitions 3 times. So it has to be a challenging weight. If you are doing 10 to 15 repetitions at a lower weight, it's not going to impact or build your strength or build the muscle the way that you need to prevent osteoporosis and help you with strength, help you with balance. That's what we're looking for here. So the other thing is, in the beginning, I weighed myself twice a day. And a lot of people say, well, that is just going to stress me out, or that is excessive, or I can't do, it stresses me out to look at the scale. That's exactly why I started weighing myself twice a day. I saw Dr. Greger say, weigh yourself twice a day, every day. And I read why, and it made sense to me. So I started doing that. And the reason for me why I weigh myself twice a day, every single day, is because it helped me see what different foods did to my body. It helped me know that in the morning I weighed a certain amount, and by the end of the night I weighed 3 pounds more, sometimes 4. Why was that? Because I had maybe had a head bowl salad that weighed 2 pounds. Maybe I had had a bunch of food and it hadn't been digested yet. So by nighttime I was weighing 3 and 4 pounds more, and I learned that it's okay. That it's okay, and that number is not what we're aiming for. What we're aiming for is nutrition, health, and yes, we wanted to lose weight, but that wasn't our focus. And when we focused on the nutrition and the health, the weight started dropping off. When we started doing our plate balance, the weight started dropping off, and we didn't have to weigh ourselves obsessively. It was just happening. Once we learned how to put the proper nutrition on our plate, the weight started dropping. When we figured out the balance on how to drop the weight, it was cake. It was easy. So the weighing twice a day was more to know what food did. If something had too much salt, was I more bloated the next day? Was I bloated at night when I weighed myself? Now I weigh myself maybe once a week because I've been able to be stable and stay at the weight that I need to be. And so when I weigh myself once a week, it's perfectly enough for me now. I don't focus on a number. I know that I'm doing the right things for my health and nutrition. I know that I'm at the weight where I need to be. So I don't feel the need. And now I know what food does to me. So without stepping on that scale, I know if I've eaten too much salt or if I haven't had enough water. And all those things will contribute to retention, inflammation, and things like that. So then I know I need to kick into gear because I can feel it. I'm in tune with my body, so I can make myself a ginger smoothie with turmeric and things that can help take the inflammation away. So before and after photos are another thing that helped me a lot. Not everybody will thrive on this, but if you can look at it from a critical perspective that is not going to upset you. The before and after photos were very helpful to me, and I still do them to this day because I don't see the change in my body until I do them. And now that I have been at the weight that I want to be for a very long time, but we're exercising and doing weights, I just kind of feel like it's the same. And then when I take the before and afters and do the comparison and put them side by side and I look at them, I see where the changes are happening. I see where the sculpting is happening. I see where the improvements are still happening. So we still do the befores and afters, plus it keeps us accountable. Stepping on that scale once a week keeps us accountable. Going to the doctor and getting our blood work done every 3 months keeps us accountable, and it keeps the numbers in check so that you don't get surprised 6 months down the road and then you're working on it for 6 months and maybe it didn't improve, and here you are with the surprises at the doctor that nothing improved for 6 months. So that to me is useless. So we like going to the doctor now every 3 months to keep in check, to make sure everything's correct. If any numbers are even off a little bit, then we can address them immediately. And now it's become, we like going to the doctor because we like seeing those numbers improve even further and how much more we can improve them. So I hope you guys take away something from this for your own journey, but those are the things that have helped me particularly in my health journey. Bye, foodies. Have a happy day.